Good afternoon, everyone. Today, let's talk about something beautiful. Have you ever seen tulips? When people talk about tulips, does this picture come to your mind? Tulips are the national emblems of two countries, the Netherlands, or you can call it Holland, and Turkey. Most tulips are grown in the Netherlands. Many people around the world like tulips. So, people in the Netherlands sell tulips to many other countries. Now, you can also see tulips in Taiwan. You can go to Taichung, Taoyuan, Taipei, or Nantou to see the tulips next spring. Tulips are beautiful flowers. They are shaped like cups. There are different kinds of tulips. Some have feathery edges. Some are single-petaled flowers, and some are double flowers. Tulips come in many different colors. They can be red, pink, yellow, green, white, orange, purple, and even black. Some tulips have more than one colors on them. But have you ever heard of blue tulips? The book tells you there is no such thing as a blue tulip. But in the Netherlands now, farmers can grow blue tulips. Do you think they are very beautiful? Tulips are different from many other flowers. First, they don't have nectar. They don't have a smell. So the bees and the butterflies don't want to stay with them for a long time. Second, tulips don't grow from seeds. They grow from bulbs. You plant a bulb in the soil, and it starts to grow. A few months later, you can see a lovely tulip nodding in the breeze. Okay, now let's check out page 55. Number 1. One color tulips do not come in is, the book tells us there is no such thing as a blue tulip. But now we know in the Netherlands, farmers can grow blue tulips. 2. Which word in paragraph 2 means something your nose can sense? Your nose can sense smell. 3. The story does not tell about the blah 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 of a tulip. The story tells us tulips come in many colors, and they are shaped like cups, and they don't have a smell. So the answer is D. They don't tell us about the leaves of a tulip. Number 4. Which paragraph tells where most tulips are grown? In paragraph 4, it says most tulips are grown in the Netherlands. 5. Let's check out answer choice A. Tulips are grown everywhere in the world. Most of them are grown in the Netherlands, so this is not right. B. Tulips don't bloom in the fall. Tulips bloom in the spring, so B is correct. C. Tulips help bees make honey. Tulips don't have nectar, so bees cannot make honey with them. D. Tulips can grow in a week. After you plant a bulb, you need to wait for a few months to see the flower, right? So the correct answer is B. They don't bloom in the fall. They bloom in the spring. Now let's take a look at the sentences on your handout. 1. Tulips are shaped like a cup. They come in many colors. The shape of tulips look like cups. And there are many different colors of tulips. But There is no such thing as a tulip. Some tulips have feathery edges. On some tulips, the edges look like bird's feather, 鸟的羽毛。There is no such thing as 没有如此的事。This is for your homework. There is no such thing as a unicorn, 独角兽。You can only see it in a storybook. A unicorn is not real. So we say there is no such thing as a unicorn. What else is not real? You can also say there is no such thing as a fairy, 仙女. Or you can say there is no such thing as a flying pig, right? Number 2. Tulips bloom in the spring. They are different from many other flowers. In the spring, you can see the flowers of tulips. They don't have a smell, and they don't have nectar either. That's why they are different from many other flowers. Different from 和什么不同? This is a usage for your homework. My mom is different from others. She never gets angry. She always talks to me nicely. Does it sound too good to be true? Oh, don't tell me that. My mom is different from others. She talks and shouts like an angry tiger. Okay? Don't write this in your homework, or when your mom sees it, she will become a real tiger. Alright, look at this sentence. Before different from, you need a be 动词. My mom is. Look at this sentence. They are different from. You need a be 动词 before different from. Okay? Either 也不 is also for your homework. Check out this sentence. Jory doesn't have a comb, and he doesn't have shampoo either. Do you know why? I think everyone knows, right? Okay, look at this sentence. If you use either, you need to use a 否定, doesn't. Jory doesn't have a comb, and he doesn't have shampoo either. 否定 and 否定. Look at this one. They don't have a smell, and they don't have nectar either. 否定 don't. So if you use either, you need to write 否定句. Number 3. Tulips grow from bulbs. You plant a bulb in the ground. A few months later, you will see a lovely tulip nodding in the breeze. When tulips move in the breeze, they look like they are nodding, 点点头. So we can say tulips are nodding in the breeze. Number 4. Many people around the world love tulips. So the people of the Netherlands sell lots of tulips to other countries. That's why now in Taiwan we can see tulips. Okay, that's all about tulips. Next story is about maple syrup. Do these pictures make your mouth water? I hope you are not too hungry when you are watching this. Maple syrup, 枫糖浆, comes from sugar maple tree. The sap in the tree has sugars in it, and the sugars are the tree's food. In March and April, when it gets warmer, the sap flows from the roots up to the branches during the day. At night, it becomes cool, so the sap flows down back to the roots. Because the sap flows up and down the tree, when you drill a hole in the tree, the sap comes out. How do people in Canada make maple syrup? Now let's check it out. After they drill a hole in the tree, they put a metal tube in the hole. The metal tube is like a tap. Sap will slowly drip out from the tap. Do you just drink the sap from the tap? No, don't do this. You can use a bucket to collect the sap. After you get a bucket of sap, you can cook the sap over the fire. But why do we need to cook the sap? When we are cooking, the water in the sap becomes steam. After you cook a while, the water goes away and you get thick liquid. The thick liquid is the maple syrup for you to enjoy with your pancake. Wow, check out these desserts. Do you feel hungry now? Tomorrow morning, do you want to have pancake with maple syrup for your breakfast? Okay, next, page 59. Number 1. People collect sap from sugar maple trees. They are at least 50 years old. So you need to find an old tree. 2. Which word in paragraph 2 means saved, 储存? The answer is stored. Number 3. What does the story tell about? Look at A. How maple trees grow? No, we don't know about this. B. Why pancakes are good? We know they are good, but the story doesn't talk about this. C. Why people make a syrup? No, we didn't get the information from the story. So the answer is D. How maple syrup is made. 4. March and April are the best times to collect sap. Why? In March and April, the weather gets warmer, so the sap is flowing up and down the tree. Then when you drill a hole, the sap comes out. 5. You can guess from the story that during cooking, when you are cooking, what happens to the water in the sap? The water turns into steam and goes away. So we don't have water in the sap, we get a thick liquid. Okay, more sentences on your handout. Number 5. Maple syrup comes from the sap of sugar maple trees. Sap is a watery liquid that has sugars. These sugars are the tree's food. The sap is watery, 水水的, so it can flow up and down the tree. But we don't want to get the water, so we cook the sap and we get a thick liquid. The thick liquid is not watery because the water goes away. Number 6. In winter, the sap is stored in the tree's roots. In spring, the sap flows up toward the branches during the day. In winter, it is cold, so the sap is in the roots. In spring, the weather gets warmer, the sap will flow up and down, but during the day, it flows up toward the branches. Toward is the usage for your homework. When BTS, 防弹少年团, came out of the airport, many fans, 粉丝, ran toward them. The fans wanted to get close to their idols, their 偶像. Are you also a fan of BTS? Okay, let's look at toward. Toward 朝向, it is not a verb, 不是动词. So you need to write a verb first. Ran toward. Ran is the 动词. 跑向 ran toward. Look at this sentence. Flow up toward. Flow is the 动词. 流向往上流. So how do you say 我走向厕所? You can say I walk toward the bathroom. 鸟飞向树. The bird flies toward the tree. So you need a verb before toward. Fly toward, run toward, walk toward. Okay? Next, number 7. Cook the sap over a fire to get syrup. Cooking gets rid of most of the water in the sap. Get rid of 摆脱. We don't want the water. We want to get rid of the water, so we cook the sap. A cloud of steam forms. When you cook, the water becomes steam. A lot of steam together, it looks like a cloud. A thick liquid is left. The water goes away with the steam, then you only have thick liquid now. Get rid of 摆脱 is the usage for your homework. Michael is trying to get rid of the little monkey behind him. So he throws a banana to the monkey and runs away. Michael doesn't want the monkey to follow him. Michael is trying to get rid of the monkey. What does he do? He throws a banana to the monkey. Do you think the monkey is more interested in the banana or Michael? Okay, so let's check out get rid of one more time. In this sentence, you see s, gets, because the 主词 cooking is 单数, so the 动词 get, you need one s. Here we use 原形. Why? It's after to. To 后面加原形. So you don't see s, okay? In your homework, I don't want to see a sentence like this. I really want to get rid of my English teachers and the English homework. Uh-oh, it will make teachers feel sad, okay? Well, this is all about today's class. See you soon.